Hi friends! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into strange, dark, and mysterious stories. If you love tales that send chills down your spine, hit like and subscribe. It's 2025. New Orleans is drowning in music and lights, but the city has another side, a side that slumbers beneath layers of old brick and forgotten folklore. Somewhere deep within that maze stands the Laveau Mansion, abandoned, hidden among winding streets. It's been sealed off since the early 20th century, yet locals still whisper about it. They say an artifact lies hidden inside, a relic they call the key of all doors. And if it opens the wrong door, there might be no way back. Eliza Moreau is 28, a video blogger who films urban legends, a skeptic to her core. But that's exactly what leads her to Laveau. She wants to prove it's all just stories. Inside, the mansion greets her with stale air and the flicker of neon chandeliers, pulsing as if mimicking a dying heartbeat. Everything seems dead until Eliza finds something strange in the empty ballroom. A silver key, dusty, engraved with faintly glowing runes. They seem to be whispering her name. Back in the 1890s, one of the most lavish balls in New Orleans history took place inside Laveau. Judges, musicians, wealthy merchants, and ladies in silk gowns studded with pearls filled the ballroom. Chandeliers blazed golden light, reflecting off polished parquet floors. But as the night deepened, the atmosphere grew odd. Walls seemed to shift, shadows stretched longer, doors creaked open all on their own. Guests began feeling like strangers inside their own bodies, as if someone was watching them from the mirrors. Then, people started vanishing, one by one, slipping away into the corridors, as if dissolving into thin air. The few who survived swore later they heard whispers behind every lock. After that night, the mansion was left empty. No more balls were ever held there again. Eliza slips the key into her pocket, and the moment she does, the air around her seems to change. It grows colder, heavier, as if the atmosphere itself is pressing against her chest. Her camera begins picking up a strange static, like whispers drifting through thick walls. The mansion feels alive. Its walls creak softly, as though something inside them is shifting. Somewhere deep down the hallway, a faint glow flickers, pulsing like a heartbeat in the dark. Eliza creeps forward. Each step echoes around her. Cold seeps into her bones, tightening her throat. Her fingers clutch the silver key, now growing hot in her palm, as if warning her. She tries the key in the nearest door. The lock clicks easily, almost eager to open, but beyond it lies only a dark, empty room, thick with damp and dust. She pushes on. The second door swings open just as easily, but there's nothing inside but bare walls and a single broken chair. The third door swings a bit louder. Beyond it stretches a hallway plunging into shadows. It seems longer than the mansion could possibly contain. Growing more uneasy, Eliza tries door after door. Each time she finds either emptiness or fleeting shapes dissolving in her flashlight's glow. Sometimes she's almost certain she sees figures in antique costumes standing in the gloom, but whenever she steps closer, they're gone. Then, just as she's ready to give up and leave, one of the doors swings open by itself. From the crack spills a soft, pulsing light. The door seems to breathe, and in the doorway stands a silhouette, tall, unnaturally thin, stretched like a shadow. It has no face, only the unmistakable feeling of an alien gaze, cold and heavy. A blast of freezing wind pours from the doorway, carrying the scent of damp stone and something ancient, like dusty books or abandoned crypts. The wind whispers, thousands of voices blending into one, barely audible but full of threat. The light around her flickers, glitching as if she's trapped inside an old TV screen. The floor trembles under her feet, beating like the mansion's own frantic heart. The roar grows louder, as though the house itself is on the brink of collapse. Panicking, Eliza lunges for the door, slams her hand against the handle. Sparks fly, the lights snap out, and silence crashes down like a wave. The Laveau Mansion freezes in darkness, as if none of it ever happened. Eliza bursts outside, shaking, her breath ragged. The cold dawn slowly bleeds across New Orleans. But the air near the mansion feels wrong somehow, as if the city itself is trying to forget what sleeps inside those walls. And if you ever find yourself in the abandoned halls of the Laveau Mansion and hear the slow turn of a lock in the darkness, remember, some doors should never be opened. Disclaimer: this story is a work of fiction, inspired by New Orleans legends and created for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real events or people is purely coincidental. Stay safe and don't open the wrong doors. Thanks for watching. If this story gave you chills, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more strange, dark, and mysterious tales coming your way. See you soon.